it is you. I am beginning to recognize your footsteps and how you walk, mainly your figure. When you look down into my cave lake, I see your silhouette against the mouth of the cave. But welcome back to the most dangerous place you have most likely been in, besides life. Did you break any bones or lacerate any flesh on your way back home in the dark last time? Good. I just realized something as well, and I've been thinking about it. I must say, my apologies for last time. That glowing stone I gave you so you may navigate through the dark. You may have noticed that after a short period of time, it was not a stone, but an insect. I believe you humans call them glowworms. I did not think or notice it was a live creature, not only because of my enormous size compared to the thing, but I also... Why, yes, I do have wings. Why are you so surprised? Have you not seen the hints within my dark figure? Clearly you would have noticed now, for it is plain to see. They can overshadow nearly this entire wall. I do find entertainment in observing your bewildered and odd acknowledgments and reactions to all the tricks I have up my scales. Thanks for the reminder as well, human. They needed a good stretch. I do not do much in here. I am quite stationary most of my time. What was I saying? Your obliviousness to my wings brought me off track. Ah, yes, glowworms. I did not know that the stone was not a stone, but a bug. I could not notice either way. I am too big to notice on the spot that it was a live creature. Not only that, but I also simply wouldn't have cared. You humans are so very squeamish, especially with Olkilkli. Olkilkli, are they not where you come from? Usually very small, have 8 legs and many more eyes. Where I come from, some rare breeds grow to the size of a feline, but they only show themselves in the darker depths of the land. Spadors? Spiders. Ah, yes, spiders. English is not my first language, so I may use some of my vocabulary for things. Speaking of my language, may I tell you the true reason I do not call you by your true name? In my language, your name means ointment. I've not had a good laugh in years, a human decade almost. That was a nice breath of fresh air. I am forcing it now. I enjoy how you willingly come to me. It warms my cold and dead heart, and it would seem... Yes, apologies. It would seem you have a soft spot for me, I've realized. I never thought one would have a soft spot in their heart and that type of admiration for me again. I mean, ever. You know what? I will not stop myself this time. I will get it over with. I will not hold it in. Yes. For once, I will admit that I am afraid. I will also... Daldra, you help me. I will also admit that I may have a small, weak, tiny, itsy-bitsy warm spot in my heart for you as well. So, I am not weak for it? You did not call me weak, or cowardly, or easily manipulatable, or... I'm a bit taken back by the positive reaction. I suppose this is the main reason I have developed a soft spot for you already. You have been nothing but friendly to me, especially brave. Either that or very stupid, probably both. But if you ever hurt me, manipulate me, use me, abuse me, and what not, I will destroy your very life. I will sink my fangs into your skull until you stop thinking nonsensically. I will show you the true meaning of the little word, suffer. I will make you regret everything. I will make you want to rip out all of your pain receptors. Am I making myself crystal clear and heard loudly? Good. Then we shall have no trouble. I declare us two as friends. Human and dragon. You seem to be very fond of that idea. Well, congratulations. You have a dragon friend by your side. This is weird. I myself am quite pleased as well. It has been some time since I have addressed someone as a friend, let alone this genuinely, let alone this quick, no matter how thin the threads of our bond be. This is your third time visiting, yes? I thought so. Third time visiting, and you do not even know what color my scales and fins are in broad daylight. You know not even my name. I have been thinking hard on something for quite some time, and this just solidifies my decision. Ooh, I saw a sudden spark of curiosity in your eyes. Perfect. What I've decided on and been thinking about is human. Despite this being your third time here, this whole time I've been hiding myself in the darkness and shadows. All you have seen of me is my shedded scales underneath the sand and my mere outline towering over you, and perhaps the faint glimmer of my golden eyes. Human, it has been too long, and I believe it is about time I reveal myself to you. Looking forward to it already, I see. Get yourself comfortable and enjoy the show. Are you ready to see? Well, what do you think? Judging by how you are speechless with your eyes widened, like you were when you first came here, you are either disgusted and afraid, or amazed and enchanted by this. appreciate it tremendously. May I ask one question? Do these scales make me look fat? At last, somebody appreciates my sense of humor for once. My family never laughed at my jokes. The only one who laughed at my jokes, I will bring that up later. Now I may be more at ease, now that I am not hiding myself from you any longer. That is one of the hundreds of secrets I have. If you think that was interesting, good. Thank you. You are not the first to say that my scales look like jewels. I think they are like that because they are wet all the time. I live in the water. Thus, my scales are quite reflective when out of it. I wish they were jewels, even though my scales are iridescent and may look like them. I do not hoard treasures and whatnot, for I treasure friendships. Speaking of that, in return for being kind to me and giving me the company I need and miss having, I will give you something back in return. Yes. You see, I remember mentioning I shed a few scales here and there once in a while. I see you're ahead of me. What I was about to say was, I have made something for you using my scales. Now, where did I hide it? Every day, in the corner of my eye, I get startled when I see my own scales, for I momentarily think they returned. So I would expect finding this would not be as hard as making it in the first place. How did you get over there, little fellow? I found it human. I almost panicked, for it nearly floated away. Here, take it and keep it close. It is said that dragon scales are good luck if you find one, so I made an entire orb of my shed scales for you. Oh, do not ask how I made it. You have no idea how difficult and tedious it is to craft something using only a tail and teeth. This was made with my blood, sweat, and tears, almost literally, because I live in salt water. Well, now I do. I used to live in fresh water where I came from. I forgot whether this water is fresh or salted, but it is probably salt water now because of all the sweat and tears, but mostly tears. Speaking of tears, human, you have to leave. The sun is setting. I do not like reminding you about this myself. You seem old enough to tell what time of day it is. It is time to head back home. Yes, maybe you could stay the night some other time. I appreciate the consideration. I might not be close enough to willingly let you stay overnight, however, yet do not expect me to warm up to you completely all at once. Remember, human, trust issues. Human. I feel that addressing you as human is informal and slightly disrespectful, having told me your name several times. So, human, I will stop calling you that, unless you are in trouble. Nor will I call you by your name. I have said why. I will make something unique to us. I will refer to you as little friend. seem happy about it. Probably because I'm no longer calling you by your species. I do not care if it is rude or disrespectful. I am 30 meters in length, and you are... I have no idea. 1 meter? I know not how measuring works. Oh, now the classic question. What is my name in return? Well, it has been far long enough, and I have far more trust in you than before, and I have known yours for quite some time. So, I will tell you my name the next time you visit. I promise. I will tell you the next time you come here, no matter how soon or delayed it be. You may even come here tomorrow, and I will tell you. Thank you for being such a strong sport about it. Stop calling me that, will you? No one enjoys being addressed as Scale Noodle. Now go, before I give you another pile of glowing insects. Oh, remember your scale sphere. There. You best be on your way. See you soon, little friend. My name starts with a V. Who's there? Who's there? Show yourself. And how do you know my name? Violin? Please, leave me alone. Violin. Have I heard your voice before?